to Radiant Reiki with Carol. My name is Carol, and this channel is more than just about being about Reiki. This channel is all about all things spiritual. Today, we're going to talk about your chakras. Now, some of you are going, okay, whatever. Well, chakras are important, and I'm going to tell you why today. Today I'm only going to have time to talk about the lower chakras. Next week I'll talk about the upper chakras, but I'm going to talk to you about why they're important. First of all, they are energy centers. The front ones, you have front chakras and you have back chakras. They're the same for the most part, the back and the front. But the front ones are your output. That's how you interact with the world. Your energy centers here, how you interact. The back chakras are input. Input is all your experiences from your past lives, your past in this life or others, if you believe that, all get stored back here. And so sometimes when you've had negative experiences, then they get stored especially in the back heart chakra. So I have a previous video on self-love that I've talked about, the back heart chakra, and there's a meditation there in the description box for that one. So check that out so that you can find out how to clear your back heart chakra for any past experiences. So as far as the front chakras go, remember that keeping your chakras cleared and open will keep our emotions at our emotional best. So if one or more of your chakras are blocked or overactive, this will affect how we deal with life situations and how we deal with people and our relationships. So if your chakras are blocked or overactive, then it's going to not be healthy. And if they're cleared, you're going to have healthy boundaries and healthy self-esteem, and you're going to have healthy relationships. If they are blocked or overactive, you're not going to have any of those things. So it's kind of important, right? Yeah. So let's find out how your chakras are. Please leave a comment down below about how you think your chakras are doing and these are the lower ones, how you think your lower chakras are doing. Do you think they're clear? Do you think they're blocked or overactive? Let me know what you think once you hear about some of this, okay? I'd love to hear what you have to say. I love reading your comments. Please do that. So the first one we're going to talk about is the root chakra. This is just below the genitals. And when your root chakra is right, you feel safe, secure, and trusting. And you handle life with a really good attitude. If it's blocked, now there's varying levels of being blocked. So I've noticed that when I'm doing Reiki on someone, I can find out if their chakra is blocked, or it can sometimes be just partially blocked. So it could be partially blocked, it could be really blocked. It just depends on the person. So there's varying levels of this. So it's not black and white, not all or nothing. So bear that in mind when you're thinking about yourself. So if your root chakra is blocked or even partially blocked, you could have some depression or anxiety at varying levels. So it could be just slight depression sometimes, or slight anxiety, or full-blown, depending. Overactive would be you would have anxiety, but you also would have greed and control issues also. These people are also hoarders and have eating disorders. So that's an overactive root chakra. Now you ask, what am I going to do about this? What if I have a partially blocked or all the way blocked or overactive root chakra? What do I do? Well, let me tell you what to do. First of all, you can have a session with a Reiki healer like myself. My information is down below. I'd love to see you if you're in the San Diego area, or I can do distance healing If you'd like, we can do that if you're somewhere else. So call or text to make an appointment. I have my website information below. But also, you could also go to any other energy healer, whether it be Reiki, there's many different kinds of energy healings, and I'm going to be talking more about that in other videos. Sound healers also, anytime you can get a chance to have a sound bath or listen to sound healing, that will also help clear your chakras. But for when you're at home, here's some things you can do. This is a really cool book. It's called Chakras Activity Book and Journal. It's really cool. It is very fun. It's written with lots of humor, and it's a very good source of information. I love it. So one of the things that they say you can do, the color for the root chakra is red. So for general balance on stones or crystals, you can get the red carnelian, and that you can wear on your person, or you can get like a bracelet or a necklace, or you could put it in your pocket, or you could put it in your work area at home, wherever you are, or even in your car, I suppose. The yoga poses that they suggest are the warrior one, triangle, and forward bend. Those are good for the root chakra. To listen to music in the key of C. That is a really, any music that's in the key of C. They even give you a whole playlist of what you could put on to help you with the root chakra. One of them is Let It Be by the Beatles, but there's a whole bunch of them, and they're all songs that you've heard of, I'm sure. And then the foods you can eat are anything red that comes from Mother Earth, such as beets, red berries, radishes, peppers, kidney beans, root vegetables. Anything red from Mother Earth is going to help your root chakra. So those are also things you can do. In addition to getting a session with me, that'd be good too, right? All right, so that's the root chakra. The next chakra we're going to talk about is the sacral. The sacral is a few inches below the navel. If everything's right with your root chakra, your intimacy and creativity just flows. You are openness and gentleness and balance in all your relationships. Now that's pretty cool, right? So you have very healthy relationships, all right? Then, if it's blocked, again, it could be on a scale of partially blocked, all the way blocked. It's not all or nothing. If it's partially or all the way blocked, you'll have a low libido, fear of intimacy, self-sabotage. A lot of us do that, don't we? And depression. But again, may not be full-blown depression. It could be just feeling low. It's not necessarily to the point of maybe you don't need medication, but you're just not really a happy person all the time. So there's varying levels, right? That's a blocked sacral chakra. An overactive sacral chakra is you're going to be very emotional, especially anger. These are people that are quick to get angry. And they have an unhealthy indulgence, such as in eating, alcohol, or drugs. So if they're self-indulgent in eating, alcohol, or drugs, then that's going to be an overactive sacral chakra. And therefore, you're going to have unhealthy relationships there as well. So much fun, right? All right, so again, what do we do about this? What are we going to do about an overactive or a blocked sacral chakra? Well, again, you could have a session with me or any other energy healer, or you could do one of the things in here. So this book, again, is so cool. You can do, for general balance under the crystals, you could have the moonstone. So you could get that and put it on your person or in the space that where you are. The yoga pose is the twisting triangle, the musical key of D. So any songs in the musical key of D are going to be helpful for your sacral chakra. And the color is orange. So any orange foods such as sweet potatoes, salmon, carrots, apricots, peaches, oranges. From Mother Earth, any orange foods, right? And under the song list, they have a whole playlist, but one of them is Under Pressure by Queen, right? So that's your sacral chakra. All right, the last chakra we're going to talk about today is the solar plexus. And that is between your navel and your sternum. There, if it's right, you're going to have lots of confidence. You're going to be motivated to pursue all your goals. And you're going to be secure in yourself, right? All right, now if it's blocked or partially blocked, you might feel small or without power. Again, it might not feel that drastic. It could be a little bit that, if it's partially blocked. Small or without power, no ambition, and you make a lot of plans, but not a lot of follow through, okay? An overactive solar plexus is you're going to want to control everything and everyone. We all know these people, don't we? So they have an overactive solar plexus. They work very much within their ego. It's too much involved with their ego. They care a lot about what people think. So if you're working too much with your ego, and they're also probably a little manipulative. So again, it could be a scale. Maybe sometimes you might be a control freak and sometimes not, depending on the situation. So then you might have a partially, well, actually that one's overactive. So maybe it's partially overactive. I don't know. So that's the overactive solar plexus. So what are we going to do about that? Well, again, you could get a session from me or any other energy healer or any other energy healer modality, which again, I'm going to talk more about in future videos. And I'm going to even have them here with their information so that you can choose and get one with them if you want. But for now, if you want to do this by yourself, for general balance, the stone for the solar plexus, the color is yellow, and the stone is citrine, and the yoga pose is the camel, and it's a musical, everything in the musical key of E. The foods are going to be lemons, bananas, apples, corn, squash, turmeric, ginger, anything yellow that comes from Mother Earth will help you with your solar plexus. And then one of the songs on the playlist is Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder. But again, anything in the key of E, all right? So remember, that is the name of the book is Chakras. This has a whole activity book, so what you can find out which one is blocked or overactive, and then you can do the activities in there. That's really cool. It's on Amazon if you want it. To open your chakras, I've already talked about healing modalities that you can do, myself or others. And then there's also essential oils and, like I said, all the other food, music, all that. So all of the next video is going to be about the upper chakras and what you can do about them and what an overactive one or a blocked one is for that. But until then, in love and light, I'll see you next time. Okay? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment about your chakras. Okay? Thank you. Thank you again for watching. See you next time.